Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus on this Tuesday, July the 16th. At 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi. We're much cooler today, and I think overall for this week, with the potential for a few maybe 90-degree days, but we're not talking about anything close to the 100-degree heat that we dealt with for the last 4 days, upper 90s, low 100s. Nothing like that, but just a bit on the cooler side. And we do have afternoon showers and storms, some of which are trying to flare on up. In fact, there's a beautiful shot and a great shot from Ouray where we are starting to see some of those cumulus clouds starting to bubble on up, those kind of cotton ball looking clouds, usually a sign that we've got some active weather just around the corner. And same for us here in Denver, starting to see some of those cumulus clouds build on up, likely a sign that we've got some of that more active weather. Probably just an hour or two away, and I actually skipped the wrong thing there, but more storms for both today and tomorrow. It's not as hot with a high temperature around 90 degrees for today. Tomorrow will only be in the mid 80s. It's an overall cooler and drier trend for this week and for this weekend. Temperatures right now, we're in the low 80s for us in Denver. We're heading up to about 90 degrees for us here in town today, and those highs across the state. Generally speaking, what you're looking at here on your map going to be around what you might expect for this time of year for the middle part of July. It's fairly typical stuff with those temperatures mostly in the 90s on the eastern plains and a lot of 70s for us depending on our elevation, and the high country, although a little cooler in some of those typical spots above 10,000 feet in elevation. Eastern plains is where we have that highest risk for severe weather from kind of I-25 on east, but I think that risk for us here in town is pretty conditional. We are looking at maybe a slight chance for a severe storm or two, but for the most part, I think most of the active weather will be off to our south and our east. Radar showing those first showers and storms just starting to bubble on up for us in, say, Park County as well as in the Chaffee and Lake counties there in central parts of the state. And we'll see those showers and storms continue to increase in coverage and push east as we head over the next few hours. And we'll see maybe one or two of these storms linger into tonight. Closer look in here at the Denver area. Again, one or two storms possible for us after about 1 o'clock. We could see one or two of those storms linger as late as 5, 6 o'clock or so. And maybe around 4 or 5 o'clock, this model indicating that possibility for a pretty active storm around 5 o'clock or so. So something to keep in mind as you maybe drive home from work, that sort of thing. We could be looking at some pretty active weather come a little later on in the afternoon. Tonight we drop back to about 60 degrees for us here in town. Early storm possible east of Denver tomorrow. Mid 80s for us, some scattered storms, partly cloudy skies, and a little bit cooler than today. We got a secondary front that moves through this afternoon, and that will further drop those temperatures. 80s for the eastern plains and a lot of 70s for us into the high country, although Grand Junction at 99, the hot spot in the state for tomorrow. Futurecast showers and storms mainly in southeast Colorado, and that's where we're going to be seeing that more active weather for us for our Wednesday. Then it clears on out for Wednesday night. 7-day forecast, temperatures mostly in the upper 80s and lower 90s until the back half of the weekend. Look at that. We're going to cool down considerably with highs dropping to just around 80 degrees for both Sunday and Monday of next week. So much cooler weather just around the corner, and hopefully some more active weather as well, because it's been bone dry for us of late in Denver. It is our driest May the 1st through mid-July. May the 1st through mid-July on record. This is normally our wettest time of the year, and it's been very dry for us over the last little while, and that's a bit of a problem. Hopefully we can get some rainfall, some meaningful rain, maybe a half inch or so of rain in a few spots for us later on today, and hopefully do that again for tomorrow. So top takeaways, cooler overall and fairly active with storms around, especially today and tomorrow. Then for Thursday and Friday, we dry on out before perhaps more storms for the weekend and turning even cooler for the back half of the weekend and to next week. And more details on this coming up on 9 News at noon, and then we'll have Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin in at 2 p.m. here on 9 News Plus, and at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight on the 9 News family of networks as well. Once again, I'm 9 News Meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. Have a great rest of your day.